Oh, hello YouTube, and thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you're watching this in the future, go ahead and fast forward like 5 minutes until you actually see a chessboard displayed so you know for sure we're playing chess. Right now, we're just getting the stream going. I'm going to pin a message. I'm going to create a game. I'm going to make sure that the stream is going on my phone. So just take your time. Take your time. Fast forward. You're going to want to skip up. Audio is good. Chessboard audio, I think, is good. The sub counter is also looking good. We're going to hide this preview. Get this number updated. We're starting at 106. And we'll respond to some YouTube comments while we get this thing up and running. Thanks, bro. I scheduled so many of these shorts to post over the remaining days in this month. That was a sloppy sentence, but we got it out. English, let's do it. We checked the stream. Stream is up and running. Turn the volume all the way down. I like to keep my phone right here. And generally, the way I've been doing better in these streams is only facing people either my rating or lower. So let's bang out some 0+1. We're live. Everything's good to go. I've got an incense stick burning right here, so I got smoke blowing in my face. But at least it smells nice. I might have to move this thing. Or fight smoke with vapor. Alright. Dude is a 1600, but we're not going to underestimate him. We're not really going to look at his profile. Dude is pushing quite a few pawns. I meant to push it 2 squares. I have a new mouse setting. I mean, that's a threat. That wins a pawn. And we're in the position. So my queen is a tad bit in the mix, you could say. We've got a lot of dark square diagonals to play with. This is going to be the next idea. My queen is just chilling. Just hanging out. Oh, I lost on time. This was the move that needed to be played. Dude's 1700 and he beat me. Congratulations to him. Not for beating me. That's really not all that hard to do. Congratulations to him for making it to 1700, bro. That's a grind. What is this? What is this? We attack the queen. Never mind. Okay. Okay. He took a while thinking about that, so we're just going to get another pre-move here. We're trying to get a little bit of a time advantage. We're going to step back. This fork just seems scary. Castle same side. Bring this guy. Bring this guy. That's a hanging knight. A lot of pressure. I think we're going to take that. Step over here. Again, this fork was something we just needed to watch out for. Let's try and get in the position. Like this. And maybe getting my knight over there makes sense. A lot of pressure building up on this pawn. Step back. Let's just try and bust things open over here. It's got to take somehow. If we take like this. Oof. That's a rough move. He's got to take. We get this and we trade the rooks. Grab this pawn. Threatening this pawn. Get this with check. This with check. We're going to lose this, but I don't think we care. We're going to just take here. We step up. Go over here. Step up again. Now we definitely just can't be losing on time. So there's probably a way that we can win this guy. How do we win the rook is the real question. Like that. Oh my god, I was attacking the rook. Jeez, bro. Jeez, bro. Let's just take the rook, dude. He was being really annoying with that rook, so we're just gonna chop its head off. And then you know what, bro? Could have been a stalemate right there. You gotta be careful. Uh-huh. I should have trapped him on the back rank, but it is what it is. Okay. Mm-hmm. We got him. We'll rematch him. What's up, bro? Good night, man. I like you streaming now. God bless you and my family. Thank you so much. And I'm a decent player. I'm not really a good player. I'm just a decent player. There are a lot of really good players out there. So this is a pawn gambit line where he's just giving up the pawn, and there's a 0% chance that it was a good idea. So we've still got two things, and we're going to just take. The whole purpose of that was to be able to develop the knight there. I can't really explain everything while I'm doing this. This wins the pawn and opens up the king. That's not good. We're going to castle opposite. Slide out of here, attacking this pawn, sort of. I might just slide all the way over here. This becomes a threat. I hang my queen. He didn't see it. Okay, we're sliding over here. I was absolutely crushing that entire game, but I don't know if you guys saw how low on time I got. That's why I needed to make, throughout like this section right here, I needed to make some fast moves because I had like less than a second to make a lot of these moves. New opponent. New opponent. Let's do it again. I'll stick by the thing that I've done before in other streams. We'll increase 1 second of the increment each game. So each game that I win, we increase the increment by 1 second. And once we get to like 0 plus 10, that is like a solid rapid game. So I just got to win 10 games to get there. 1800, we play the Karo Khan. Okay, this is what's called the Tartakower if he captures. Where, pin this. I should have castled. Castling first. Okay, he didn't give me the check. We're going to be all right. Bringing the rook over is what is played next. Then I think we bring the knight and we zigzag attacking stuff. We're still going to bring the knight over here. And you see how much time has accumulated? We step here. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. We step all the way back. It looks like a weird move, but I think it's actually decent. We go here, and we make the pawn cube. Yes, we have a pawn cube. My pieces are suffocated right now. We're doing this to make a hole for my knight. We're going over here. He can get in, but we will just capture. I also have this hole. So we're going to go this. This is a good square for my knight. This is also a good square for my knight. Step over. Probably this would have made more sense. Okay, let's play this. Yikes. I couldn't figure out what to do, guys. We hang onto the pawn like this. That was the entire idea. Step up. Let's just take something, dude. I don't know what else to do. Chase this guy out here. I got this going on. I think I just lose a pawn at the end of all of this. Slide back, dude. This is not fun. This is not good. Damn it. This is not good. Oh, it takes that many moves for me to hang my queen. Terrific. We can grab something. I'm just getting mated. There's really not a lot to be done about it. Sneaky attack on the queen, maybe? Just getting mated, bro. And we lose the rook. He really did just tear me apart. He really, really, really just tore me apart. But we're not even going to give up. We won't even give him the respect. You have to actually mate me, bro. Okay, I lost the knight. I can safely resign now. We'll do it before the clock runs out to show respect. I wasn't wasting your time, my friend. Everything was going great. This position sucks. This has got to be like a -2 position for me. Just allowing his pieces to get to way better squares than mine. And then spending like 30 seconds on this move right here. I was trying to figure out how to keep guarding this. Because this becomes an issue. Alright? Like, if once that knight moves attacking my queen, that's what I was trying to think. So I was like, if I can stay on that pawn, I defend everything. Was the general idea. So I was like, boom. I thought, okay, over here, you attack me, I step up, and then still this I slide over, and I am defending the rooks. That was the entire calculation that took me forever. So it did happen, and all the tactics work. And then I just figured, let's get this knight out of here. Even some of this didn't make a lot of sense. But here, now it's a draw. For one, I can just grab this pawn. If I would have done that, I think I would have been winning. Because we grab this, and we're threatening this. And have full scope of the position. Alright, we won't analyze too much. I'm not going to waste your guys' time looking at the game and saying, this is what could have been. We'll just hop directly into it. But now I need to get a dub. Thank you so much for subscribing, whoever just did that. I saw the number go up. You guys will be seeing it go up right now. I don't know if my voice is in sync with the video. It might be like lagging by 15 seconds or something because of the streamer delay and I can't get rid of it. And if I do, it makes my stream suck. We're playing Carol Baskin. Let's go. Sicilian. Open Sicilian. We're going to do this version. We bring the bishop, so we have two things defending. I think we can just push this pawn quite comfortably. We're going to go here. Up here, maintaining this. The knight, and we're castling opposite. That's not the best move, but it's going to make an exciting game of chess. And I can push. The problem is, if I push... Let's do this first. Oh, okay, yes. Still guarded by the rook. So he wants to play that. Like, he can sacrifice. But I step back and guard. And I'm ready to push. Uh-huh. And I push. He can slide all the way back now. My bishop is hanging. And he lost on time. I think he can just take the bishop. And then, I mean, I take, you take. I'm not getting in. I'm not getting in. All right, we'll increase it by 1 second, as promised. 0 + 3. Let's hop right on into it. Definitely just hung my bishop there, but my queen was close to his king, and sometimes that's all you got to do. You got to scare your opponent into immobilization, and they collapse under the time pressure. And I tried to set up a new layout to whereas you can see, I've played this guy. This guy's my bro. I've played a different Rumpelstiltskin. What the hell? All right, Caro Khan. We just autopilot. C5 is definitely the more fun line for white to play. Gives you better chances of attacking. I think we play this. Preventing this, we just push forward, guard this guy. We're going to break the pin or get active. Okay, we're going to get active, allow the pin. Give him a little tickle. Just a little tiny tickle touch. Castle this way. Knight coming in. So he's out of this, so let's tickle this guy. We're not even pinned, so we don't got to worry about that. Temporarily, we attack the queen first. If I do this, it's no good for nobody. I got 17 seconds. This pawn is the issue. Hear me out, we play this. If this happens, we can always just take, then take the pawn, attacking the queen. Okay, okay. This is what I calculated. Take, attacking the queen. Does it work? It doesn't work. Why'd I play this? We attack this guy. He gets me with check, and I just get mated. Ugh. I think this move was a little bit unnecessary. Dude, you know what? You know what sucks? A lot of the time, I just break the pin to not have to worry about it. And I think I'm going to keep doing that. I've proven to myself I'm not good enough of a chess player to deal with this pin in an adequate fashion. So literally what I do is I either just break the pin, or if it's a side that, like, say I castle this way, I'll literally just chase you out of it. And that seems to be what I need to do. I'm just not strong enough to, like, figure out the tactics under time pressure. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, each and every one of you, that I let you down. But hey, check out this Rubik's Cube. That's no normal Rubik's Cube. It's a crazy Rubik's Cube. And for all of you that have never seen this, look at this one. This one's also pretty crazy. I got this one in Colombia. Medellin, Colombia. This is another one. Absolutely ridiculous. And we got one more. I got this one in Thailand. I buy them all in different countries. Looks like Rumpelstiltskin does not fancy a dance with the Kip 314. So we will be playing a new opponent. Sadly, reluctant to leave, I would like to play him again. Hola mi amor, que wait. Hola mi amor, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? And if any of you guys want to play, we can play. All you got to do is subscribe. Subscribe, and we can play. Those are the only rules. Let's do a little bit of skincare now that we're here. Trying to keep my... trying to stay young and youthful. And it looks like nobody wants to play 0 + 3. Oh, man, I'm getting incense ash on my desk. Ay. My eyeball. The smoke. A 2000. I've played Titan. Titan is my bro. I've never beaten him, so my chances of beating him here are quite low. But we will give it a try. I have a very simple rule. I play chess with people, and if I lose... That's scary. We launch forward. Look at this pawn structure, bro. I'm just gonna take a moment to point that out to everybody. This is quite possibly the most ridiculous pawn structure I have ever seen. He's attacking this. We're doing this. We're allowing this check, but we block. Let's just push another pawn, dude. Get this guy going. It's defended by only the knight. This is also quite weak. Step up, castle. He's going to be attacking this twice. So we'll castle and bring a rook. I'm scared. Titan. I think we're just going to grab that. A knight and bishop mate. I didn't even look at that. I saw, this is what I saw. Attacking my queen. And he's Titan 314, 314. Does that mean he created the account? He created it 4 years ago. I thought maybe it's like some sort of stream sniper nonsense. New opponent. Back to the drawing board, boys. You know what would be cool, Lichess? If you could play puzzles while this searched. Like if you could pull up a mini puzzle board. I don't think you guys can see my mouse, but if you can, like make this section right here. Like this. Like just literally make this a puzzle chessboard. I'm going to send them an email. I blundered bad. I blundered mate and 1 is what I blundered. I didn't just blunder. I like heavy blundered. Opposite. Not even going to think about it. Is my bishop going to get trapped? It's quite probable. Let's sacrifice a rook here. This is the new idea. Sometimes all you gotta do is sacrifice a rook. I think we just capture that. I mean, if you take back, I'm just gonna sandwich you like this. That was a good game of chess right there. Straight up, just sacrifice a rook and apply pressure. Let's try and do it again. Pin the knight. Make a little weird pawn structure like this. And okay, so we're going to try to castle opposite. So we're going to do that right now. We launch a pawn. What about just allowing it? Couldn't figure out what to do, but we're just going to allow it. Give me that open H file. Again, we're trying to get fancy. Lock that king in jail. Don't mind if I do. Pretty close to playing something like this. Again, just getting ready to apply pressure. He's trying to make an escape. However, if he does, he's losing the queen. So sometimes I think you got to just cash out and grab a queen when you can grab a queen. I'm going to grab a queen. I think we can push this. He can push forward, but I'll capture. If you capture, you can't capture this way. I'm ready to just open up the position. My knight's ready to jump over here. For sure we take. This hangs the knight. We're going to trade these rooks. That seemed cool. Another check. Can't be bad. Where are you going to go? Forward? Check here. Check. I think there's probably a mate. Let's defend the knight first. Then swing back for this. Oh. Oh. He comes up here. I'm so lost now. I couldn't hang that piece, and I did. We're going to go here. We're going to try and get this check. Win the knight, maybe? It's not over, boys. It's still quite complicated. His pieces are so well defended. He could just play... Pushing this. Check. Up. I'm pushing, bro. Hiding all the way over here. Okay, we're going to play this. Pushing this again. This is terrifying. How do you stop this? We sacrifice the queen for everything to promote the pawn. I lost the pawn. Not what you want. Okay, I lose it now. Ugh. Horrible. He got me. I so screwed up in that one. I screwed up. I was winning by so much. Like, literally, I had like a +9 advantage. I guarantee you. Okay. Queen in the middle of the board. Okay, there's a cat meowing. Boy. Alright, bro. There's the cat. That cat is freaking fat. That is a 20-pound cat. Ugh. Okay. Here, what did I need to do? Not hang my knight. The whole purpose of this move here was so that the king couldn't take the knight, and then I forgot about it. I kind of want to see the advantage. My speaker got loud. It's a draw here. Grabbed the wrong pawn, dude. Grabbed 2 different pawns. I grabbed the wrong one. Still white is losing because, yeah, I have this outside passed pawn. Still a draw. That was an awesome position. But then in this, getting chased around in the middle of the board was the wrong idea. Still, he's winning. Oof, that was fun, though. I would love to play that exact position again. Like, queen versus those 3 minors with a bunch of extra pawns. That was pretty cool. You don't get a position like that all the time. Once every 50 games, you get a position like that. So they're really quite hard to play because the only way to practice them is, like, you got to set it up yourself. Like a custom setup. Dun, dun. So risky to castle opposite, but we're going to do it. Guaranteed that was a terrible idea. But who cares? Legitimately, who cares? Okay, I think we got to take. Oof. Now the cat wants to leave? Dude, are you kidding me, bro? I mean, that does absolutely nothing. Just trade. Queen takes, my knight gets in. This is quite scary. Oh my god, I hung mate. He just captures. This cat, dude, I swear to God, she sits outside of my door and she will meow until I let her in. Then she comes in for 2 seconds and is like, okay, now I'm going to sit on this side of the door and meow to leave. And it's like, bro, literally, why you got to be like that? You hear that? She just wants to leave. I just let her in for my 68 viewers that saw this. Bro. That cat is... I love her, but just at night, she's so annoying. 4-move checkmate. God damn it, it didn't work. God damn it. Now we gotta play a game of chess. Okay. Which way is you gonna castle? I'm gonna let you castle first, my friend. I'm just gonna make moves. Just gonna make moves. Or win a pawn. Which way are you gonna castle, bro? Jesus, bro. This bishop is so scary. I'm gonna just be honest. I think we just take. That's defended. It cut off the bishop. I'm gonna have this discovery at some point. So this is kind of hanging, but I'm trying to play this. Right? And this rook is trapped. I have to be like winning by so much right here. What is the way forward? Sacrifice? No, that can't be right. We will have this discovery if he doesn't go for this pawn. He could just go for the pawn. Like, say I attack the queen. He just steps over and he's going to win the pawn. I can step here. He jumps in. I take. Where is the knight going to go? Here. So what about this move first? Kind of forcing this. Because this all of a sudden traps the knight. The knight is literally sandwiched by all of his own pieces. He was trying to figure it out probably right there, and he was just not able to do it. She wants the door to stay open. I know, bro, but I'm like talking and my roommate's sleeping and talking about chess. What is my Spanish level? C1? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what C1 means. I'm conversational. I guess new opponent. Should I have challenged him? You hear my elbows crack, dude? That's what years of going to the gym does. Makes your elbows crack. And thank you so much for everybody that's commenting and stuff. It makes this way less boring when I can just like read comments and I see that people are watching and engaging. It like makes this whole experience way better. Because when I'm just sitting here playing chess, bro, I'm just like this. Oh, fuck. I hung my queen. Dude. It gets boring for me to play chess alone. Wait. I won that game. 0 + 4. Don't mind if I do. 100 viewers. Insane. If all 100 of you can subscribe right now, that would just be amazing. And is the quality like... For sure, it's trippy listening to my own voice. I'm not going to lie to you guys. All right, we're in the next game. Pre-move C6. My username is unknown. Alien Gambit? Let's do it. Wait, that wasn't the Alien Gambit. I think we just attacked this guy. That was stupid. Step back. This is a weird opening. I didn't play that correctly. I think we jump forward gambiting the pawn. That's what we're going to do. We gambit a pawn. You lose your right to castle. Immediately I attack this. If you step forward, I take and double your pawns. If you push the pawn. I don't have a great response to that, so we're going to just bring my knight. This brings a pawn to the center. What if we castle and put my king up there? Doesn't seem like the worst idea. We can play this check, so let's just do it. He goes that way. Going for this. Dude's got 42 seconds. Oh my goodness. That is just a little bit scary. Let's double the rooks. And my knight is like immobilized. We don't want to go too deep into this end game. I'm going to be straight up. If I play this, he's got ideas here to get here. Okay, we're stepping over. His knight is going to arrive here, and that is going to suck. He's just got this, which is almost for sure what's going to be played. Pushing this forward just to somewhat slow down his knight. In. I don't see a way out after that. The strongest 1600 ever. What the hell, bro? Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. All right, that was a little bit suspicious. I'm not going to lie. He just absolutely played so many good moves. But let's rematch him. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It says 72 people are watching on my phone, with 7 likes, but I can like my own video, so I'll give it a like. Now we've got 8 likes. And then on my computer screen, it says also 73. Now it says 64. New opponent. That guy absolutely obliterated me. That was wild. Like, that wasn't even close. He just, like, dismantled me. That's one thing that you should, like, when you go into playing these games, and for one, okay, 2 things. Don't take people's ratings seriously. Like, I see this guy's 1576. Don't even believe it. Don't even believe it. Not even for a second, because they're all fake, dude. 40 games 6 days ago, dude is probably like 2200. The other thing was where I accepted, like, I captured to take the queen. I gambited a pawn to take away his ability to castle. I never play that line, and I never will play it ever again. That is the only time. I'm not a pawn gambiter. All right, let's tickle this guy. Did I just hang my thing? If I take. No way that works, but we're going for it. I don't know what to do. I want to be able to play this check. I will trade the queens. Then go over here. Maybe he just ruins my pawn structure. We can go into an endgame, but I have a bishop. Can I play this? Nope. We play like this. Okay. I'm going for this. My knight sucks. Fix the pawn structure. He doesn't have to take that. But if he does, it fixes the pawn structure. Knight coming in. Knight wants to go for this check. What if we just get crazy with the king? This is probably incoming. This. Here. I go over here. He hits me with this check. I step back. He hit me with this check. Let's just play this. That stops this. Why was my king guarding that square? Rook to the open file for sure is a good idea. There's this pawn weakness that we're going to fight over eventually. And I need to get my knight in before he plays this move, or I'm never getting into the game. What am I talking about? I can just take it if he does that. Let's just trade and try and get my knight involved. Also, I could have stepped forward with the king. This. King activity. We do this. Big yikes in the chat. We're going this way. We go here. You can play this. Big gulp. He hits me with the check. Only one option. We're still threatening this pawn. We get this one. Also, this is a threat of trading. Whereas we trade like that, and I think I'm winning in the endgame because now I'm up a pawn. So we'll take like this. You have to take. I'm going to take with the king. We push, no? If he makes a mad dash, can't be a good idea. So we're going to be stepping back here. Here. If he pushes, he gets a pass pawn. So let's just freeze the position like so. If he pushes, if he pushes, if I take, chillin'. Okay, he plays that. He's going to have to step back now. There's a little bit of a weird opposition example, but he had to step back. He steps over. We then push. I could just fully invest in this pass pawn, but I think we're going to just take here. Take here. He steps over. We push. You step here. Here. Okay, we just leave it, right? I'm not sure if pushing it or leaving it made a huge amount of sense. We're going to take. And to keep things super simple, this will just stay still. And we'll push this pawn. Pretty epic. We just gotten a knight and pawn endgame. Really, it was pretty even until right here. Just attacked the knight. My knight gets centralized. That pawn push sucked. He could have just pushed here. And I think that his 4-on-3 with the knights over here is a draw with my 3-on-2 over here with the kings. What's up, my bro? I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name. Kumar. Oh, not this. We're going to do a 0. 0 plus 5. Now we are in the Blitz territory, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe if you like this content. A 1500 blue chess. C6. You don't see that move all the time, but it just transitions into the Caro-Kann advanced variation. It's just a little bit funky, but it's transitioned. Where you trade this off because we have so many different pawns on light squares. Then you go for this pawn break. If he takes, the bishop gets out. If he doesn't, you have a natural development square for the knight. He's applying pressure here, so we play this. If he hits you with this, you step up. I think we take. If the knight takes, we attack the queen. If you desperado, I take. You take, I take. And there's a fork at the end. Okay, this is maybe getting a little bit too complicated. Let's just take. Worst case scenario. Okay, here, but he desperados. Okay, we're not going to do that. Let's not get too fancy. That walked right into this, so that was a terrible move. Also, there's this check. Let's take away both of those ideas. Immediately. Then we'll do this. See, that's what happens. I was trying to calculate too much different stuff right there. We take this with check. He steps over. My knight is trying to fulfill the destiny of getting over here. We're just going to castle. If he pushes, we just take. And then he takes. I mean, we can play this. Or we set up something like that. Check. You block with the knight. But then I take, then you take. Unfortunately, I'm unable to calculate. Unfortunately, I'm not able to calculate. I spend too much time on these moves that arguably make no difference. We're attacking the knight now. The knight has to move. We still have this check. Or we just grab a pawn when we can grab a pawn. You can play something, but we're attacking the knight now. He attacks the rook. This seems stronger. He can't get in yet, and we're attacking this. Double. Kind of ready for some kind of... We're doing this. He can get in, but we just block. Oh. You don't say. And we can play this. Check. Steps up. What about blocking? That's so weak, is it not? Ugh. He's gonna just attack. I have to do this. God damn it. This is not fun. I got 18 seconds. He's got 1 minute. Ugh. We are in a scuffle. We're stepping over like this. Defends the pawn. He's got this. Oh my god, am I getting mated? Fudge. He just replaces it. Now I just lose everything. This is getting absolutely out of hand. Cut the king off. I'm not sure if that made any sense. Push. Oh, there's this. What am I talking about? Ah. I'm so stupid, dude. The king attack, dude. That's what I needed to play. He's got this. It's a draw, so he's more than welcome to reject it. Bro. Right here. You attack my knight, no? Then if I take... Okay, so this move wouldn't have worked. He just counterattacks. But check, defend an attack... Then he would have to move. Wow, that was worth analyzing at least briefly. I told you, these 5-second games get a little hectic. Okay, none of this is interesting. We capture here. Dude. I would have calculated this correctly in a longer game. I am not following the World Cup. Is that soccer? I don't follow any sports, I'm going to be completely honest. I've had this exact line, and I have played the correct move because this pawn capture and knight recapture removes both of the defenders of the e5 pawn, and you capture it with tempo on the queen. The reason I didn't do it is because I was worried about this, then this. I grab the queen, you grab here. This is kind of what I saw. And for whatever reason, I said that it was losing in my head. I wasn't able to, yeah, I do need to solve more puzzles. Sometimes that's what I do. Is I don't solve enough puzzles. We're going to be honest. I should solve more. I made it to 2000. Right now in Blitz, I'm 1864. Should we bang out a rated game? You guys think I'm ready? Ready for a rated Blitz game? Premature. We'll do it. We're not going to go too much lower on the clock than our opponent here. So if he plays fast, we got to play fast. I could castle. No, I couldn't. All right, we step up, defend everything. We got to kick this guy out of here. Potentially this move makes sense as well. And then... okay, we're going to kick him out. It's got this. You can just push, but I'll take. Double up. Alright, that equalizes the pawn structure. Probably this is what needs to be played. He wants this. I feel like pushing this makes a whole heckin' lot of sense. He pushes forward, but my knight gets in. Or he just ignores it. We go here with the threat of this. Boom, boom. I take with check. You'd have to step up. And then I just swing back. I like it. Capturing here would probably fix that problem. Yep. He defends. Terrific. Here. I mean, that feels like bringing my knight, does it not? He's always going to be able to push. No, he's not. Okay, we're going to play this. Got this. Oh, just playing a move. I mean, this. I can also attack the pawn. What if I attack the pawn? This. Uh-oh. I'd have to step over. Or I abandon. Okay, we're stepping over. That feels safer. He can attack my rook. Give this check. I'm going here, applying pressure to that. We take, in. Feels strong. His rook came over here to get the open file, but my king is doing a good job of blocking. He's also losing on the clock now. So we will take with the rook. Don't see anything dangerous. We take here threatening this immediately. This knight sucks. So, I mean, he could just push forward. I'm cool with going into an endgame where I'm up a pawn. That blocks this square. We're going to go for... Where's my extra pawn? It's over here. Let's make a little bit of chaos. Take here. Okay, we're not letting the king in. He can go this way. God damn it. That is not what you want to see. I think we're going to go for this. This is where my 2-on-1 is. And also, this is a flagging situation. I'm afraid of... Okay, we're just going to do this. Don't even worry about that side of the board yet. If you ever move the knight, I'm taking this pawn. We give a check. Step over. We're going to go for this. He can guard. We take that with check. We defend everything. Step up, 31 seconds against 16. Quite terrifying. Going for this. Awesome. Awesome. Sunny 2220. I'm sorry. I was close. 2100 bullet. See, that's what I'm saying. You really got to check these people's rating. 2100 bullet. No wonder that got a little bit sketchy here at the end. But I was completely winning. And he just hung the knight. I mean... And, I mean, I'm still winning this, but even getting my pawn across is going to be a little bit challenging. Because, like... Maybe it's not. I don't know. Well... Dude, I got on stream one day, and I played. I lost 130 elo playing 3+0 Blitz. So we will not be doing that again. I literally lost 133 elo in one night. Just like lose. And I even lost on time from winning positions and all sorts of nonsense. This guy's ratings are all about 15 through 1700. Bishop's opening. Copycat variation, you need to know this. So we're sliding in. And we made him. It really is just that easy. So let's play again. He was supposed to defend a little bit more resourcefully, but he did not. But a win is a win. 0+6. Let's hop right on into it. And thank you so much for everybody that's subscribed. Literally would not do it without you guys. Where's my water? Take some melatonin, boys. What the hell type of username is that? He's played 2 games? Let's try the 4-move checkmate. Reinforce the 4-move checkmate. 0 plus 7 it is. These games are getting a little bit long. This is the same guy, so we'll do the 4 moves checkmate again. We're still gonna go for it. Unfortunately, we gotta block this knight advancement. Develop this guy. Yikes, dude. We're going to castle because if he takes, I have this. Where I have to take with the queen because my queen is being attacked. I don't know why he resigned. This isn't mate. He just steps over. And the game does go on. Leonardo, thank you so much. That actually happens quite a bit. I play people and they see the YouTube in the name and they check me out and then they realize they're getting played. What was your Lichess? What was your Lichess name, dude? Do we play a longer game or a shorter game? Because these games are getting a little bit long now. Well, sort of, because I keep facing people that lose quickly. I'm not going to say they're bad, but people that lose quickly. But 0 plus 8, dude. Oh, I'm itching my ear. That's so awesome, dude. I'm glad that you found my channel. PK chess, E4. What you got prepared for me, my dog? Sicilian. Called it. Open Sicilian. Called it. Capture. Called it. Alright, I'm going to play then pawn launch. Or this variation. It is what it is. Queen is in the middle of the board, naked and afraid. But don't you worry. We're going to just trade the queens immediately and go into an endgame where this pawn could potentially be a liability. I could play this, then this. This bishop is actually really boxed in, so if there was a way to, like, pin this pawn. What about pin the pawn immediately? He can pin me. God damn it. I gotta break the pin. You can attack this. Okay. I'm getting too ahead of myself. We can play this, allow this, but get that. If I jump forward and he takes, my pawn takes. Let's attack this. We doubled the pawns for a reason, to induce some weaknesses. If he captures, yes, we get a ruined pawn structure, but he has also a ruined pawn structure, and I'm attacking one of his, and I will have the bishop pair. So that is why I'm defending this. Oof. So it looks like he wants to castle, my friend. Do you think that is going to save you? Is there any tricky nonsense? I can just defend, no? We're going to do this. And then we're going to go like, boom. Our friend. The destroyer. It's not beautiful. Alright, we'll take here. Now my bishop has turned into a pawn. He's going here. Let's tickle him. Why not? Where are you going to go? What if I play this, bro? You really going to play that? I do have this tempo. I actually like this. All you got to do is make 16 moves, and eventually they'll hang a rook for a bishop. Eventually, it will happen. I'm going to need to castle in this game of chess, and I won't be doing it this way. So he's attacking my bishop. Yes, indeed. Once he attacks my bishop, boom, boom, he will have this freaky move where the bishop covers literally every square of my rook being able to defend. So let's play this first, predicated on the idea of I want to be able to defend my stuff. We'll then go like this, so we're applying pressure to something. Lost my dude. If I blockade the pawn and double, you have no way of getting to it. This doesn't work. This attacks the pawn. Yes. So here, push. We just take, no? Awesome. This pins the dude. And I have an outside pass pawn, rook versus bishop. This should be quite rudimentary. So it looks like he wants to attack here. There's a few things we can do. The easiest will be bring the king. Bring, here, we step in. Lot of pawns on light squares to be combating a light squared bishop. But now it's my king's time to shine. What about this, my friend, where you are going to need to give me a passed pawn? You're going to need to. If you don't give it to me, I will take it from you. Oh, don't be hanging rooks. And this is a pretty basic threat. We attack the bishop and everything else. This is like the new second rank. So we grab a pawn. Two connected passed pawns. No need to get fancy. We put our stuff on some dark squares. I guess all we really do need to be worried about, I mean, I can just push, no? I mean, there's this. Let's just do this. And we launch. And we launch. And we launch. You're going to have to do something about that pawn, bro. I got a pretty simple plan. He didn't do anything about that pawn. I should have made it apparent. Sweet. I mean, we can take, we can promote and then take. Really doesn't matter at this point. We're gonna absolutely demolish him. Let me dump these ashes. Bro, can you guys like comment more? I'm trying to read some stuff. Nobody's commenting, so I'm not reading the comments. I'm focusing too much on the chess, and and I'm just beating everybody that I play. No. I clicked 9. 0 plus 9. 1876. Yeah, I'm streaming some chess right now. I was born in Miami, Florida. and then lived in Columbia, Maryland, and then St. Louis, Missouri, and now I live in Costa Mesa, California. Thank you for asking. Go ahead, bro. Ruin my pawn structure. You know you want to. Okay, we're going to develop my bishop. The impenetrable pawn pyramid is what we're going for. He's launching pawns on the side of the board. But you know what? All we got to do is not castle that way. It's getting spicy over here. It's getting real spicy. He's made a lot of pawn moves. And so what I'm going to do is castle this way. What on earth did that do? What is going on? I'm going to just level with you guys. It's kind of scary. I mean, we can pin. This bishop is scary, too. I'd like to trade that off. What if I just play, like... We play this, then this. Never mind. We're just developing a knight. I don't know why I spent so long thinking about that. Okay, so this is attacking this, and it's attacking this. Terrific. We could pin him. Then if he captures, I capture. I think the pin might make sense. Here, if he captures, I take the knight. Here, if he captures, I capture. If you capture here, you're attacking the queen. I lost on time. I literally couldn't figure out what to do here. Yeah, this is live. White is losing in this position. Are you kidding me? Because I just attack you and you can't really get out? Why would he not just escape? Oh my god, it was a fork. If you... Dude, I've got, like, smoke in here from that goddamn thing, dude. I need to turn this fan on or something. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh my goodness. Can you see? I have a high-powered laser pointer. I gotta find that thing. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna have to... I look like a Lithuanian, but your English it tells me that you're native. Yes, I am a Native American, and my blood is Scandinavian. Pero también hablo español, porque me gustan las latinas morenas. Saying, but I also speak Spanish because I like brown-haired, brown-eyed girls. My room is full of smoke right now. And this thing, I know you guys see me vaping. This thing would never make me cough. But incense apparently is not good for me. I will not be burning more incense in this room while I'm in it. You guys can see the smoke. That's not good. I turned on the fan. I opened the window. If you hear cars in the street now, that's what that is. That is an open window. Oh my god, dude. We're sitting in the lobby and I didn't even create the game. 0 + 9. Let's go. All right. How long does it take to get to 2,000 from 0? That's really... It really depends heavily on, for one, how smart you are, and then for two, how much you enjoy playing and learning about chess. For me, I didn't study at all. I didn't read a single book. I didn't solve really any puzzles. all I did was simply watch YouTube videos. And I did that for like 3 years, and it got me to 2,000. But I would watch like one YouTube video. Rest in peace. But I would watch Grandmaster Daniel Naroditsky every night. Every single night I would watch that dude. Specifically, I would watch his... I've watched his end game videos more than once. He has like... I think there's like 30 videos in one of his playlists. This pawn is hanging. He has an endgame masterclass, and I would highly recommend it to anybody. That alone helped me. I think the endgame is the most important part of the game. This opening nonsense, like I don't have this memorized. Just trade stuff, dude. Don't even worry about it. This pawn is weak. Probably I'm going to push a pawn. Now my bishop can get out. My knight's going to get out. Don't know what that move did. I can hit him with a check this way. But I can also develop with a threat. So let's just do that. Develop with tempo. Menju. Yeah, Kasi. Let's do it. Absolutely, let's do it. We're going to take this with check. Then wherever he moves, the king is locked in the middle. I could play this, where he'll probably take. This is also a way of developing a piece, if that makes sense. Generally, what you want to try and do is put your pieces on the enemy's side of the board. So we're just going to trade this. This is the enemy's side of the board. And so right now I am up 2 pawns, and our opponent has a weakened pawn structure. So straight up, the easiest thing to do is just trade the queens, go into a rook and pawn endgame, and I will almost be guaranteed to win that. That's how I win like every single game of chess that I play. It's actually so boring. I want to learn how to opposite side castle and checkmate and win. So we're just going to do this. I don't see like a better alternative. We're just going to take. Then really I'm going to develop my knight. You got to think about the future of your knight. So my future of my knight here is really something like this. The future of my knight here has potential to do this. So based off those reasons, I think this is a more versatile square for the knight. Looks like he's looking at a weakness here, so I'm just going to castle and defend it twice. Like this pawn is the base of my pawn chain. So this pawn is the most important pawn out of all of these pawns, because at some point nothing is going to... If I lose this pawn, I lose this pawn, and I lose this pawn. You like the way that I play the Caro Kann? I mean, to be honest, I just play to the best of my ability with my memorization. So, next thing that we want to do is install one of our rooks along this 7th rank. This rook has yet to move, so let's move it to a defended square that is eyeing the 7th rank right here. It looks like he wants to get into my position with this knight. We might just be okay with that and play this. However, if I play this... Yeah, let's go for it. Also, that just immediately threatens a pawn on the 7th rank. That is why you want to put your rook along the 7th rank. For one, his king has no legal moves, so that's always good. If a knight just like arrives here, it's checkmate. And so I'm attacking stuff, and I'm really quite quick to get behind other weak stuff. So this is yet another way we can kind of develop. We can develop here. If he goes here, we hit him with a fork, where there's going to be this. So this is kind of a way we can attack the rook, developing the knight. Is that what we want, or do we want to double the rooks? We can't take anything. So yeah, I think this is probably going to be the best game plan. This is... So he's attacking my pawn. For one, we can jump forward, defending and attacking all at once. Then my knight, and then my rook is getting close to getting trapped. Oh god, let's play it. This gets a little bit sketchy. We might have to bail out and go for a weakness, where the only way to defend it is this, which walks into this kind of forking idea. Also this check. So this is going to be quite powerful. Rook on the 7th rank is worth like 25 points. What did that do? What is he threatening? I don't know. This is just mate. No, it's not. But you have to step over. Yeah, it's not mate. And it doesn't actually have that great of a follow-up. Does this fork the pieces and win something? Okay, check. He steps over. Let's just play this. I know it's not losing. We're attacking stuff. And we can get behind this. Oh, he just defends. Jesus. Playing this. His knight gets here now. Yikes. That's a happy knight. But we're still going to try and get behind this guy. If you step up... Wait, I could have just taken. Why did I not just take? That's what low time will do. We're going to take here. My knight is... I mean, my rooks are now defending each other. So that's all it took. We had to just play this far. We are now EA Sports. We're in the game. We're attacking this pawn. We're ready to come back to the 7th rank. This forces a rook trade. So check this out. Check here, and then we step back. And if he takes, we take. He steps towards us, we take this. So we're going to force the rook trade by way of forcing the king off the back rank. Then we install this. He could just attack us, but it doesn't work. We're threatening this. He can kind of trap us. Like, what if he would have played this? Then we just take here. Okay, so we're going to take this. Let's just do this. All of these squares are defended. And this one, by the way. So let's just step forward and make a way for our king to wiggle into the situation. Probably something like this happens. But quite quickly I will start pushing these guys. And once these pawns freeze up in whichever way they decide to freeze up, like if we do this, 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 my knight's going to be quick to attack. And I guess this is more active. We got more options. Instead of going over here, I'm going to take that. Check here, push. And then this is like a standalone structure. If he takes, we get more passed pawns. And that's a wrap. Such a wrap. There is zero hope. There was zero hope a while ago, but we're still going to get in here. You got to be careful about playing too quickly in situations like this, because sometimes they'll pre-move this. Got to be careful if that happens. So, like I said, we got a standalone structure. Just take this. And I mean, we'll make this queen. We make sure it promotes with check. We make sure this move is a check. Make sure it's a check. We're now putting the king in this box. Also with this check. So he's going to go here. If he goes there, I believe we just bring the king. But the king is in this box. There's a few different ways you can do this. I'm just going to show you one of the easier ones. The box now will get a little bit smaller. And essentially we're going to push him along the edge. I'm sure you guys know how to do this. Okay, so he voluntarily does it. Unfortunately, I can't actually put my queen anywhere useful. So maybe we give him this check first, where he has to go one way. Whichever way he goes, we chase him down. So then what we will do You got to be careful with all these pawns. So let's let him take the pawns. Cool. We're making a new box. One void of pawns. I could have done this. That would have made sense. I could just promote a second pawn. Arguably, that would be easier. But I guess it's good to just memorize this. Oh, dude, I thought he was getting away. I'm going to be honest. Man. Okay, this is my friend. He wants to play 0+1. I'm pretty sure he destroyed me. I'll try and record this. Guys, let me know if this if the quality gets really bad really fast. And good luck, my bro. Thank you for being a part of this. Sicilian, attack the queen, pawn 2 squares, set up a discovery idea. We go here and we break the pin. That was scary. Didn't mean for that to happen. And we're going to jump in. We're attacking the queen. And he hung the queen. That was the whole discovery idea. Okay, we're going to go for my custom setup here. That just hangs a pawn, so that was stupid by me. This ruins my pawn structure as well. Okay, we're going to do this. Let's just castle. Knight in the middle. Does this just win all of my pieces? Yeah, it does. Man, I suck. You pre-move. If you play an opening against somebody, and you kind of know what moves they're going to play, you can memorize them. That just hung my... Dude, what am I talking about? Memorize. God damn it, I'm not trying to trade pieces. What on earth am I doing? We're castling this way. Just a YOLO moment. Completely YOLOing it. I'm so lost right now, it's not even funny. He's got this check. Slide all the way over. Allow the check. We're hiding over here. Pushing this. Going here. Fuck. Yeah, I can't record. It makes everything glitchy. Sorry, bros. Your voice is so deep, dude. I get a compliment of that feature of yours. No, I haven't actually really thought about the sound of my voice too much, other than when I watch my own videos. Right now, my voice is probably deeper than usual because I'm kind of tired at this point. We've been grinding chess for some hours. Same side? God damn it. If I lose this game, we can't actually play anymore. I have a pretty simple rule. Why did I play this? Oh, I should have played the Ann Gambit. If I lose 3 games in a row against somebody, anybody, I stop playing them. Because it's not good for your mental health. Alright, we have to same side castle. There's no way castling opposite makes any sense. That just hung my knight. Dude. Wait. That was 3 in a row, bro. I gotta look at my profile, dog. Yeah, I get angry playing chess too. Alright, bro, I can't play you anymore. I'm so sorry. Next stream. We're gonna join. I don't know if he's still watching. I would recommend you guys play by that rule as well. You lose 3 in a row against anybody, you're done playing them for however long. 1 day, 2 days, a week, but just do not sit there and play 10 games against that person because it's just not good for you. And if they're better than you, then, like, I don't even know what I feel like playing right now. I think I won a 0 plus 9. Let's do a 0 plus 10. Because, like, when I play chess, I have, like, a little chess session. It's pretty important that I have, like, a 50-50 win-loss rate. Because once I'm done playing, I remember the losses more than I remember the wins. And Kasi, I sent you a message, and I mentioned it on stream. I cannot lose to you anymore today. It's got to be balanced. It's got to be like 2 losses, 1 win. 2 losses, 1 win. But if it's just 3 losses in a row, I can't do it. I can't do it. Not if I'm going to be like playing chess every freaking day. What do we do here? Queen there? I mean, that move for sure made no sense. But it enables me to push this pawn. This is what you get for making moves that don't make any sense. Here, if he takes with the queen, I take... I kind of just want to resign. That just wins my queen. What about this? Then he takes his check. I think I'm in kind of trouble. What if I play this also? Okay, this does not lose my queen. But right now there's this pin going on, and there's the bishop defending here. And that is with check. Now do we play this? Here. The whole reason he played that move was to defend this. It takes a special type of stupid to play a move like that. And I thought this dude was 1500. Yeah, so Also, something else I would recommend for your chess mental health is only play with increment. Because when you lose on time from a winning or a losing position, it feels bad. So if you play with increment, that won't happen as much. I looked at the statistics of my games. That opening is called losing. I actually don't know. Death Blade. I always play with increment though, because if I'm in a winning position and lose on time, it sucks. And then if I'm in a losing position and win on time, it also sucks. What the hell is that? Let's just coax him into it. Go for it, bro. I think... kind of like this, and just allowing the check. I think bringing all my pawns over here. If we block, just the queen's going to come, but I take. I step over. I don't believe him. Where I take, check, I step over. And what's up after that? I guess you win my pawn. Hard to say I even slightly care about that, so we're just going to trade off the pieces. I could even go here. No, then this hangs. Alright, we're going to hide behind my wall of pawns. Cool. I mean, knight to the middle. What about this? This? What about this? Challenge the dude. Has to be decent. Oh, but now this becomes harder to play. Ugh. He plays this. Knight comes in. We're also threatening to get there. Slow and steady. We push a pawn. So he castles. Okay. We take. We push. Probably he jumps over. We grab. I think this makes more sense. The knight's coming over here. But then I can just push. Say your knight does get in here. I mean, I just hide. Yeah, so I push forward. He jumps in. I slide over. He hits me with this check. I step over yet again. There's also this check. But I think we just allow this check and step over. What if we step up? Nope, there's a fork. So that will not be fun. Here. Capture, check. We step back over the check. I step up. I think that had to make sense. We then attack here. Just grabbing this. He's got to play this. No, I could just sacrifice. And that's probably very fine. Boom. No, it's not going to be fine. We step back with this knight. This guy is undefended. He attacks the queen. We play this, this. We can just play it safe. Let's do it. These guys are still looking at each other. You gotta get out of here somehow. So who's got this? But I'll just take. Coming for that knight, bro. That knight is way off sides. Way off sides. You gotta allow this. Jesus, dude, are you kidding me? Now it's attacking both. Jesus. That was unbelievable, dude. Now he just gets this for free. I don't buy it, bro. God damn, dude. I hung my rook. I'm cooked. Unbelievable, dude. I got destroyed again. Still a draw here. Oh my god, I was supposed to just sacrifice for it. And guys, I'm too tired to take new requests. Alright, that about does it for me. I love each and every one of you. Please subscribe. I think that I gained like 10 subscribers this stream, so that was pretty good. I'll watch the number and see if any